he likes to use iMessage and I like to use WhatsApp. I reply on WhatsApp and then he replies on iMessage and then we don't speak for 4 months because it's like...
Today's episode is called Is It Me or Is That Annoying As... I don't know if you've noticed, but I cannot pronounce my peeves. It's so hard.
Oh God, yeah. Bees. Yeah. I've just had the realisation that like 30 means that we like things a certain way and we're not willing to compromise.
It's so irritating.
Go
People
on.
that smack their food like...
Oh, yeah.
Like fucking awful.
Real pet peeve, when people yawn and don't cover their mouths.
People come to you with only problems, not solutions. They love to complain, and that's what I don't like. Obviously, if there's a problem that needs to be raised, yes, raise the problem, but just try and bring a solution, bring a compromise. Hi guys, welcome back to your favourite podcast, You're Gonna Be Fine. Today's episode is called Is It Me or Is That Annoying As Fuck? And this was inspired because me and Mills went for brunch together, and the first thing, just to kick us off, was that the waitress didn't write down our order. And as she walked away, I was like, is that not so annoying?
Yeah.
Like, just write it down because now I'm living in fear that you're going to fuck it up.
Yeah.
But more on this later. Let's get into our Oh Fucks of the Week first of all. So, Mills, what was yours?
So my oh fuck of the week is kind of another realisation that I think that I am just so stubborn. When you get to like 30, I feel like you just set in your ways, and I feel like I'm set in my ways. And I've noticed like other friends as well are also stuck in their ways, and it's like something's got to give. So for example, the realisation of like stubbornness. Me and my gay best friend Jack are having a bit of a standoff at the minute. So basically, we have two very different preferred communication platforms. So he likes to use iMessage.
Oh,
and
what?
I know. And I like to use WhatsApp. And honestly, it's causing so many problems in our relationship because what's happening now is he's messaging me on iMessage. I reply on WhatsApp. And then he replies on iMessage. And then we don't speak for 4 months because it's like, so I said to him the other day, we need to speak on like Telegram or like some neutral platform because
Instagram?
like, I just feel like I have my notifications off on Instagram. But he just said, well, I don't want to use WhatsApp. And I said, well, I don't want to use iMessage. So yeah, I've just had the realisation that like 30 means that we like things a certain way and we're not willing to compromise.
I love that you've had the conversation.
Yeah, we did.
You're like, well, I'm not moving. Well, I'm not moving.
Yeah, I'm not moving. Exactly. So we said,
kind of,
could we speak on some... Because sometimes I'll message him on like a Wednesday and then he replies to me like 3 weeks later, at which point he's missed the slot that I was available. And I'm just like, come on, something's got to give. And by something, I mean you. Do you know what I mean? But it's so funny. We were having the convo and we were laughing about it. So, but also on iMessage, it's annoying because when someone sends you a voice message, once you've played it, it deletes. And you have to, it's really quiet on my phone for some reason. And I love to communicate on voice message.
Yeah.
So that's the context of that. But I thought that was quite an apt one for being 30 and stubborn as fuck.
Yeah. I relate.
What was yours?
Mine is... I got a lip flip. You ever had a lip flip?
Yes.
Fucking awful.
Really?
Never again. So
The lip doesn't look flipped.
well,
Have you had it dissolve?
no, a lip flip's Botox. You can't get Botox dissolved. It's not filler.
No, but you can't it's not like...
Well, it takes... It takes, how long does it take? 2 to 3 weeks for it to kick in,
Oh,
Botox.
right, okay.
So I only had it done maybe 6 days ago, something
Okay,
like that,
yeah.
7 days ago. But basically, I've never had one before. And obviously got a cold sore, so excuse the cold sore queen as well if you are watching on YouTube. But they put Botox in the top lip and it basically flips your lip, so it kind of curves up a little bit more. Never again, because my lip flip has given me a speech impediment. I don't know if you've noticed, but I cannot pronounce my P's and my B's.
Oh God, yeah. Bees. Yeah.
It's so hard. It's literally like I have to go...
Actually, now you're mentioning it, I'm like looking.
I am
and I feel
struggling.
like, yeah.
It's like it's put a gap in between my top and my bottom lip. And also, I'm dribbling on myself all over it. Honestly,
all over the place.
I love it. As how I'm talking, it's all...
I'm glad you've only said this now because I would have been really hyper aware of it.
Normally, I drink out of a straw, right? So if I get a coffee, I'll get a straw. Like before, very off-brand, but I had a Red Bull because I'm jet-lagged to fuck because of LA. And I can't drink out of a straw. I got a straw and I literally took one sip and the liquid went out to the side because my lip won't grab the straw. Because it's numb. It's completely numb. So I'm honestly really struggling. Like I really am having to think about how to
say saying things. Speak. Yeah. That is so good.
Do you notice it now?
I'm noticing it loads. I can't even even listening to what you're saying. But
I'm botched. Yeah. I'm fucking botched. Oh my God, I can't even say botched. I've really got to say I'm botched. It's awful.
It's a bit like Bridget Jones in the last movie when she gets her lips done and she's like, and it is the funniest.
That's how I feel.
That's how you sound.
That's how I sound.
Yeah.
It's awful. So I'm never getting a lip flip ever again. A lip flip.
You sound like Mr. Bean. That is so funny. I don't know whether I actually have had a lip flip, actually.
Yeah, well, don't. Yeah. That's my advice.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what.
That is funny. That is funny. Poor girl. Well, you've done one team on the team and tried it so that now we're not going to
Yes, exactly.
Do it.
Yeah.
So this episode, we actually want you guys to listen to what we're saying is annoying, and you can say out loud and message us and comment on the episode whether you think we're a grouch or whether you think that it's a valid one. Yeah. So let us know where you stand, because obviously this is very personal to us. Yeah. So what we find annoying, we might just be irritable bitches.
Which I think I am quite an irritable person.
Do you think?
Actually, yeah.
But we were both in the cafe when it was the order scenario. Like I was just, because my order's always quite convoluted, isn't it?
And
I was just
I did your coffee order again today and it was stressful.
It is stressful. And I just think, like, who are you trying to show off to?
Yeah, I'm not impressed.
I'm not impressed by your memory skills.
No, you're going to mess it up. I came here for food, not for a show. Like, I'm not impressed that you can do that. And then you always fuck it up. And what happened? She came back over, she went, oh, sorry, was it da-da-da? And I was like, well, if you'd have just written it down, we wouldn't be in this situation, would we?
I used to, when I was a waitress, write it down and still get it wrong.
Yeah,
so like, you know what I mean? Like, but we're almost definitely going to get it wrong if we don't write it down.
Do you know once when my brother was young, I can't say brother, when my brother was younger, he was a waiter, and you know, it was an Italian restaurant, and you know when they come over and grate the cheese, he was grating the cheese, but he was so hungover. For reference, my brother is now sober, by the way, because he was a wreckhead. Lol, same, runs in the fam.
That's so funny.
He was holding the cheese with a napkin, was so hungover, he grated the napkin onto the pasta, but didn't say anything and just watched this woman eat napkin because it wasn't cheese.
That's so funny. You just can't even like retract that, can you? I'm sorry, I just grated napkin onto your pasta. Enjoy. Bon appetit. So yeah, let us know whether you think the not writing down the order is us being a grouch or us being valid. So that's number one. I've written down, and this boils my blood, I really hate bikes on the pavement. Like, no, like the pavement is for walking. Yes. Like the bike, go on the road.
It's an accident waiting to happen, and then they get annoyed at you.
I know.
They like ring the bell. I'm like, whoa, this is my right of way.
Exactly, honey. You've got a bike lane. Don't be greedy now. I get really annoyed.
What is the law on that? Is it illegal?
I don't know. Well, it's annoying. Like, but I think
it might be illegal, but it is annoying.
Why would there be a bike lane on the road if you can go on the pavement?
Yes, if it was supposed to be on the pavement, the bike lane would be on the pavement.
Exactly. And then they're like, ding, 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 ding. And I get really irate. I can't lie. I'm like, this is for walking. So let me know if you think that's grouch or valid. Vote accordingly.
Grouch or vouch? Do you vouch for that? Or is that good. A grouch?
Grouch or vouch?
Love it.
That's better. So
we can do a poll.
Comment, grouch, vouch. Okay, what's your next one?
My one is people that eat loudly.
Oh my God, this is me.
No,
I eat
Camilla,
really loudly.
I've never noticed that before about you, though.
If I eat like Cocoa Pops cereal,
but
I'm like,
that's a crunchy cereal. Also, cereal that's obviously crunchy, although all cereal is crunchy, is louder in your head. Obviously, because you're crunching. I've never thought, oh my God, shut up. What I'm talking about is, can I do it on the, it's so irritating. People that smack their food like,
oh yeah.
Like that. In fact, if somebody does that on a voice note,
you make me feel sick.
I'm like,
yeah.
I can't. In fact, the other day I did it. I can't remember who it was now. It might have been you. Sending voice note. I took, obviously chatting, took a bite of my food. I thought, oh, I would never inflict that on her. I'm going to start again.
Nice.
Because I thought I can't. And gulping. Oh!
Yeah.
Gulping water or any sort of liquid. Horrible.
I slurp tea, and Mad always, my sister, she's always like, oh God, I hate to be around you when you're like having tea, because I'm like,
I slurp tea actually, I've just realised.
It's
so
part
maybe I'm
of
a massive
the experience. So yeah, but yeah, I think that's quite a common one, like noisy eaters. Like I feel like a lot of people will say vouch for that one. My next one is this one probably. So people that take really shit pictures of you and they rush your pictures because maybe you took theirs first and they just want to look at their pictures. Like you give them back the phone and you've taken their pictures on the phone and you know that they're just like wanting to look at theirs. So they really rush the pictures that they're taking of you because they're just desperate to look at theirs. And I'm like, hun, like I've just like taken the time to take your pics and you've taken 3 of me.
Yeah, grouch. Like 100%. Because I'm
so
really
annoying.
good at taking pictures, as you know.
Yeah.
I get really annoyed that I don't ever have any good pictures of me. I really don't. Like, and also I'm on like no family memories because I'm always the photographer.
Yeah.
But I do have to say, grouch to you, you do have a habit of going, of a group picture and going, yeah, gorgeous, because you're only looking at you.
Yeah, true.
And I'm literally, my eyes are shut.
I'm really
and you're like,
selfish.
yeah, gorge,
I'm
that's
like
10 out of 10.
Stunning. And
like,
Katie's
yeah,
mid-sneeze. And I'm like, gorgeous. But that's like, I suppose I do that.
It's a subcategory.
But I always take my time when I'm taking friends'
of
pictures.
A solo pic.
100%. Even if I know my pics are waiting and I want to look at them, I'm like, right, let's not rush.
You're good at doing it again.
Yeah.
So if I say, oh no, I don't like those, you'll be like, yeah, sure, no problem.
Do it again.
Rather than the old... No sigh.
Yeah.
I've taken yours.
Yeah.
Now it's time for you to take mine.
Yeah. And,
fair is fair.
And if you've taken rubbish ones because you were rushing, that's on you.
It is on you. And now we have to do it again.
Yeah.
So do it well the first time.
So this is obviously a very, this is like a very 2025 problem, like probably a girl thing
it's
as well.
It's a girlhood issue, that one.
That makes us sound really vain, but whatever.
Everyone will relate to that though. That's a universal problem, definitely.
What was your next one? Have you got another one?
Well, just following on from eating loudly, walking slowly.
Oh yeah.
Hurry up.
Unless you're over the age of 60, in which case, like we'll allow it, but still get a move on, Hilda.
Yeah.
Like, crack on, come on.
Hurry up, Hilda. Yeah. That is a really, really frustrating one, especially if you are in somewhere like the airport.
Oh my God. I put that thing on the story. There should be a separate airport for people that have been to the airport before, because it genuinely feels like people in the airport have never been in public before. Like, can we have a separate airport?
For that? It's like you walk through like
Neanderthals everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
It must be exhaustion.
It is.
Like, if people are traveling, because that is actually really, really true. Like, people are just thick, aren't they, as soon as they enter the airport? And shopping centres, like the Trafford Centre, people are just, I'm like, have you not got somewhere to be?
Have you not been out in public before?
Yeah.
Tell me that. There should be a course, like leaving the house starter pack, what to do, like spatial awareness. Kids have no spatial awareness, and that's why I can't.
Their brains aren't fully formed. That's
fair.
Why.
You know what? Fair. But like
when
kids bump into me, I'm like, excuse you. Like, and they're only like bloody 4. Bless them, but also not. It's well annoying. No, joking. Yeah, that was yours. That was a good one, actually.
Yeah.
This one really pisses me off. And I think everyone around me does it as well. Lauren does it so annoying, and she knows that it annoys me. Who else? I feel like Steph did it a bit last night, and I really wanted to say something. She'll probably listen to this and know. Basically, real pet peeve, when people yawn and don't cover their mouths. Like, great, we're all soaking up your fucking germs. Like, thanks a lot.
It's the germs.
I'm in a taxi. This pissed me off in America constantly. Like, and on planes, I'm like, we don't want to breathe that in. It's like,
why can I see your breakfast? Yeah. Like, I don't want to look down your throat.
Like a gesture of putting your hand over your mouth.
Gesture of goodwill.
It is though. And I just honestly on the plane I was like being a bit passive aggressive. I was like, don't you just love it when people don't put their hands over their mouths?
That's not passive aggressive. That is active aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah. But maybe I'm a grouch for that. But I also just think you wouldn't cough and like not put your hand.
Well, some people do though, Mills. That's the thing.
Yeah,
some people
true.
sneeze and don't cover the mouth. yawn, cough,
But
like all
yawning, I
sorts.
think, slips between the cracks because it's almost like an attention-seeking thing. Like, I'm so tired. Like, yeah, we know you're tired, but be like aware of other people and be tired.
Attention-seeking.
Yeah, you're so tired because you're so busy. Like, we get it. We get it. You're more tired and more busy than anyone, but still put your fucking hand over your mouth. Can you? I'm so grouchy about that. I'm really passionate.
Oh my God.
Sorry,
that
it
is
really riles
so
me.
funny. That's really, really true.
Isn't it?
It's not something I've ever really noticed before consciously, but now I really will. And it is annoying.
Lauren does it all the time.
I vouch for that, sorry.
You vouch for
I
it.
vouch
Lauren
for
does
that.
it all the time. She's like, sorry. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So yeah, that's the next one.
My next one is when people don't introduce you to someone they don't know. So if you're like out with a friend or you're out with your partner or whatever, and there's someone comes over who you don't know, and they just go, oh, hey, da da da, and don't go, oh, this is Camilla, this is Katie. That's annoying.
So you said that they don't know, but it's who you don't know.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
who you don't know. So
Yeah.
then you're just sat there like a melon, like, oh, hi. And then you've got to try and think of a way to inject yourself into the conversation and introduce yourself.
Which always
when they're
then
mid-flow, which then makes it look like you're arsey about the fact that they haven't introduced you.
By the way,
hi, by the way, I'm Katie. It just looks a bit salty.
Yeah, it does.
Which it is, because I am salty because you didn't introduce me. Although I have to say, I do sometimes do this.
Yeah.
So
you're...
if something catches me off guard, like I've been out with James before and then someone's come over and I'm like, oh my God, how are you? And then James goes, hello, I'm James. I go, oh fuck.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
like, oh, sorry about that. And then when they leave, I'm like, sorry about that. Because I actually do hate that.
Yeah,
so
I
I'm a
do
hypocrite.
hate it as well.
It's
and I
annoying.
also just think it's like, it's just nice. It's decency, isn't it? To
Yeah.
include you in the combo.
Of course,
But
yeah.
sometimes a simple, you say, oh, hi, how are you? And that should be a short reply, but then they go off, the other person that, you know, is in the group, then does a really long response. So then by that point, it's
You've
like,
missed the window.
You've missed the window. So you almost have to be like, hi, this is...
Straight out
which
gate.
is then it's like
Very
that's
abrupt.
very weird. But maybe we should just address that in future. Like if hey, hate it when people don't introduce. So this isn't. How are you? Great.
That's
Solved.
a really good solution. Yeah, I love that.
My next one, I feel like there's loads. Like literally, we only thought of this episode, like literally on the spot. I went to the toilet, wrote a load of things that were annoying as fuck, and was like, great. So I'll probably think of some more. But this one is Starbucks. So basically, say you're ordering quite a few things for like you and like friends or whatever. They're in a rush constantly. So you say something and they're like, is that everything? And I'm like, no. Like, then it's this, is that everything? No, I'll tell you when it's everything. Like, is that because they're on a time thing? They get rewarded for
How
being
quick the
because
flow
I
goes
remember
through.
I've been getting my drink before and I've been in the car and Norris has been there. So I've been like giving him his puppuccino and she was like, really sorry, but like, please could you just leave because I'm on a time and I'll get like told off by my boss if I exceed a certain time. Like it's like the window from ordering to you getting your drink. And I was like, soz. But also, fair, I want you to hit your targets. But they're constantly like, is that everything? Is that everything? Is that everything? No.
Again, never noticed that.
I'll tell you when it's everything.
Yeah.
Because now you're making me feel like a greedy bitch. Like, is that everything? No, it isn't.
Is that everything, you greedy
same
cow?
in McDonald's as well. Like, is that everything? No, I've not ordered the brunt of my order. I've only ordered the nugs. So I'm gonna tell you when it's everything. Is that everything? Is that everything? Is that everything? And also, don't be so fucking stingy with sauces. Anyway, that's
they act like the
Grouch, vouch.
sauces comes out of their fucking pay packet.
exactly.
Yeah, so that is really annoying. That's a good subcategory one as well. Yeah, annoying.
Would you say grouch or vouch?
Grouch about the sauces massively. Haven't noticed the is it everything?
Wait, you're saying grouch? You think I'm a grouch?
Oh no, vouch.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
fuck.
I was like, you were like,
Fucking hell, you know, started on me then.
yeah, no. You
saying grouch or
you saying I'm a
vouch?
grouch. I know. I speak fluent Katie, so I know that she's saying vouch.
I told you she was confrontational, guys. Send help. Help me.
Help me. So yeah, that's vouch.
Vouch. Yeah,
Have you
vouch.
got any more?
Yes. When people come to you with only problems, not solutions.
Yeah.
So obviously, if there's a problem that needs to be raised, yes, raise the problem. But I always think, well, discuss it, try and come to a solution together. Or if you're struggling to come to a solution together, just try and bring a solution, bring a compromise, like try and find a way. Don't be so hard in your, this is just problem, like it's a wall. Because then, how are we going to work through this? And I find that quite a lot. You can see it a lot in work settings, in relationships, friendships. Like even with the pod, we've had problems before. We're like, oh, that's a problem, but we're both very solution driven. So like, right, this is a problem. Let's find a solution. Great.
Straight away.
Yeah.
In
But I think sometimes
mode.
people just love a moan. They love to complain. And that's what I don't like. So yeah, that's
I think
annoying.
I vouch for that. I also think that that's very valid. My last one is people watching videos like reels on full volume, like on public transport, but also if you're on a sleepover with someone and someone is playing their reels or like TikTok really loud, and I'm like, I don't want to listen to that.
No.
Or like playing like voice notes that they've received, or like even taking phone calls sometimes. Like I've been on holiday before and there's someone like on the next sunbed taking a phone call, and I'm just like, this is a relaxing space but I think I'm quite sensitive to everything. No, to noise. Like I'm noise sensitive. But me and Steph were talking about this. Like it's so annoying when you're like with someone and they just are so obsessed with their like reality, like watching videos, that they don't think, oh, will the person I'm with mind if I'm playing this out loud?
I find that really annoying.
Yeah. But that's the generation that we're in at the minute, where people are consuming constantly, but put your bloody headphones in.
Yeah, it's weird because when you're watching a video, because I think because you've got the sensory and the visual, it's not annoying because obviously you're watching it. But as someone who's only got the sensory, you've not got the context of the video. So it's just noise. James does it all the time, like watching reels. In fact, because our house is like downstairs is like open plan, isn't it? So the sound travels. So if he's watching reels downstairs and I'm upstairs trying to read, it literally happened last night actually. I'm like, James, turn it down, because I can hear this like, you can't fully hear it, but you can hear it enough for it to be annoying.
And I can't multitask, as we all know. So I can't help but listen to absolutely everything that your mum's voice note, your stupid reel about like, you know, gut health issues. I'm just like, I'm listening to what you're saying because A, I'm nosy as fuck, and B, I can't do two things at once. Because some people can just carry on with their shit.
Yeah, crazy.
But I can't do
that's
that.
probably quite a subjective one. In that if you are somebody who can multitask and switch off that side, great.
You might not find it
I was
annoying.
trying to finish Wealth Money Can't Buy and I can't because all I can hear is this weird grating noise.
It's annoying me.
And
even
it changes
talking
every
about it.
3 seconds because he's scrolling. And it's like, oh my God, I'm like sensory whiplash. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Are we just really fucking
Sorry, are we
grouchy?
really miserable bitches? Like,
Possibly.
and we were like, oh, we might not be able to think of many.
And also, we're
Fucking
like,
hell.
also your last thing, you were like, people that moan about everything. And we're like, here, moaning about everything. I could think of way more as well.
We could do a part 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Probably. Let's ask people what their grouch vouch.
How many minutes is this episode, Calvin? 20
minutes
of
of
just
moaning. Anyway, hopefully you'll be able to relate to
Hopefully
some.
you've had a lol as well.
Yeah. And on that note, let's wrap up the moaning. Don't forget the tickets are still live for the event, so we would love to see you there in January. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, rate and review, and don't forget to comment on these episodes because we want to know if we're miserable or whether we're valid. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.